we can have folders and subfolders in DOS, because anything you can do in Windows you can do in DOS. And in DOS they're called directories and subdirectories, and the idea of what they are is pretty straightforward. Now, what we're going to look at is a couple of commands that we use to work with these folders. So we have the make directory command, which creates a directory, and you type it by typing md and the name of the subdirectory or the directory you want. The rd command, which removes the directory. Deltree does not work on many of the systems, but on some it does. The cd command lets you change a directory. And the tree command basically gives you a picture like this, pretty much you would get if you looked at the Explorer window. We're going to go through these and look at some examples of how we can actually do this in DOS. Okay, so let's work through some examples here. I brought up a DOS window, and we want to do the first one. So I just formatted a disk. The disk should be empty. So if I go down over here and I type dir, what we should see is that file not found because there's nothing on here. So what I want to do is I want to create these three directories. And we know that the command for making a directory is md. So I can do one of two things. I can just type md and then the name of the directory. So for example, if I want to make the directory Word, I would type md Word, press enter, and then I would get that directory, and make directory Excel, and make directory Access. So those three commands are going to create these three directories for me. Another possibility, as you saw in class, is I can have multiple directories. I can have a list of directories after the make directory command. So let's just try one after the other. So if I say, for example, make directory Word, and I press enter, I'm going to just get one of them. If I type dir and I see what I get the Word directory. And let me create the other ones also. Now before I do that, just notice in this command over here, I just simply said md Word. I did not say what drive it's on. I didn't say what folder it's on. So since it's defaults, right? So what's the default? The default here is the A drive, because that's the current drive. And since I don't say where to make this, it makes it here. Here being the root of the A drive. Why is that? Because that's where I've been. Okay. Now let me make the other two directories. So I'm going to take make directory, md, and the other ones I want to create are Excel and Access. I'm going to make them all at once now. So make directory Excel, and then ACCESS. So I have make directory, which is the command, and then a space, and then this is one of the directories it's going to make, and then a space, and that's the other directory. And I press enter, and it should be making it for me. It comes back without complaining, and now when I type dir, I should see those three directories. And here you see when I bring up Explorer and I look at the root of the A drive, right, A:\\, I now have Access, Excel, and Word, which I created over here. Of course, the idea being that both of these, both if I look at it through DOS or if I look at it through Windows, they're just going to give me two views of the underlying reality on the disk. Okay, let's go back and try to do another one. So the next example is this one over here, right? I want to create, under Word, I want to create Home and Office. So how do we do that? So let me just bring up the DOS window again. And currently I have Word, Excel, and Access. So I want to make Word Home and Word Office. So I could do a change directory. Right now I'm in the root of the A drive. I could go down to Word by saying change directory to Word, and then make home, right? Say make directory home and make directory office, right? Or I could, from no matter where I am, as long as I give a fully qualified path name, I can make it from there. So let's try the second way. So I can say make directory, and I want to make the directory Word home. So could I say it like this? Word \home. Is that going to work? Well, where's it going to create? Where's it looking for Word? It's looking for Word, well, since I don't say what drive, here, which means on the A drive. I don't say where you're going to be looking for it. Well, that's here. Where is here? It's the root of the A drive. But since Word is under the root of the A drive, this is going to work also. So let me make a space and say, give me Word Office. And when I press enter, I should actually get this. Okay, let me just check that it's there. So if I go down to the folder called Word, right, by saying change directory Word, I'm going to be going from the root down to Word, right? Right now on the root, we go down to Word, press Enter, and I do a dir, and I have Home and Office. I just created those. Also, notice these two directories here. It tells me there are 4 directories over here, and we saw there's dot and there's dot dot. And dot is just another way of saying where I am. So the implication is if I say change directory dot, where's it going to take me to? Well, here. Where's here? Here's wherever I am. So it takes me right back to Word. But if I say cd dot dot, since I'm in Word under the root, it's going to take me back up to the root, because dot dot means the parent of the current directory. And in fact, there I am. Okay, so we've made the directory Word, Excel, and Access, and we've made Home and Office under Word. Okay, we'll actually look at some more examples in the next video.